I've never loved, and I don't know how to explain it. I'm sorry, but I just don't know how to explain it. But there's just, you guys, like, I love Trinidad. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love St. Vincent. But Jamaica has a different kind of vibe. It's like you cannot be lonely in Jamaica. You cannot be sad. You cannot be, it's just different. It's just different, guys. And I know I see, and I'm sorry, I don't want nobody to say, Roy, you this to other country, and Roy, you this to other countries. I don't want nobody to say that, but I'm being real. I'm being real. It's just, when they say Jamaica, is trust me, yeah. You guys don't even know what islands you have here. It's an amazing country, man.
Island Dave here, huh? Island Dave on an island. Hey, lower the volume, man. Lower the volume, man. Why gone, girl? Why gone, pretty girl? Huh? Why you gone? Big up yourself, girl. Yes. Go get you some steamed fish and okra. Yes. Some steamed fish and okra, girl. Why gone, pretty girl?
Kevin Hart cried when he had to leave Jamaica. Let that sink in. Hollywood actors, Afrobeat royalties, comedians, streamers, they are all making pilgrimages to one island, and they're not just posting vacation pics and bouncing. They are coming back changed, talking about the energy they can't explain, food that feels like worship, a culture so potent it requires how they see successes, happiness, and even themselves. Meanwhile, the rest of the Caribbean is watching, and the diaspora is asking, what does Jamaica have that we've forgotten? And this is not about tourism. This is about what happens when people touch a culture that refuses to be colonized by capitalism, sadness, or the grind. This is about the feeling of being alive again. If you ever wondered why you feel disconnected from your roots, this video will hurt you, but it might also heal you. So guys, let us talk about this. I got a couple of clips. Let us watch them, and then I'll be back with my further commentary. This is the Bantu Merchant. Watch.
Kevin Hart in Jamaica doing island talk.
My new name is Island Dave, because I'm out here like an island boy. And if you don't believe me, then I get to talk in that island talk. You want me to box you down? I'll box you down. Oh yeah? Oh, who you talking to? You talking to me? Yeah? Go suck your mother.
No!
Yeah.
You cannot say that.
Yeah, I can say that. I'll box you down, go suck your mother. You. Over here talking like an island boy. Because that's what I am. I'm an island boy. Hey. Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Good, man.
What's up, bro? See that? Speaking like an island boy. Huh? You know what? What'd you say to me? Rasclad. Bamba. What? What? Did you say to me? What else do I know, babe?
Move on, go away.
Yeah, move on, go away. Move on, go away.
No.
Move on, go away. Huh? You gonna put me down? You gonna put me on them? Rasclad. Yeah. Huh? My youth. That's right. Talking like an island boy. Call me Island Dave. Whenever I go on vacation, I'm on an island. Don't refer to me as Kevin Hart no more. Call me Island Dave. Huh? Yeah? Yeah? Huh? Yeah? Huh? Yeah?
Went to Jamaica.
How was that?
It was, guys, Jamaica is so beautiful. It was my first time there, and I was making more music, and then we were listening back to Jump, and I was like, hey, like these vibes, like we need like a Jamaican vibe on this one, and we hit up Skilly Bang, came back with something that I couldn't not add, you know.
So what is your favorite thing about Jamaica, and what's your favorite thing about being Jamaican?
My favorite thing about Jamaica is the culture, and my favorite thing about being Jamaican is the food.
You know, I've actually been to Jamaica before, and Jamaica is very beautiful, and I had a great experience there with my siblings.
What about the food?
Okay, you didn't let me finish. Just gotta say, the food is also fire. The food is fire over there.
Yeah, I know it. I know
Yeah.
it. It was nice meeting you, Jazzy.
What was it like filming in Jamaica?
Glorious.
Wonderful.
Hot.
Hot.
Very, very hot.
Very hot.
Beautiful though. Jamaican crew.
Yeah.
Jamaican food that we didn't always eat because we were trying.
Yeah.
We were on.
Yeah, Jamaica was a
More
journey, and yeah, filming in Trenchtown I think was one of my favorite weeks.
Yeah.
Because the people came out and spent a bit of time there. Yeah, Jamaica was sick.
And just nice getting Jamaican energy in the film, like rightly so.
Yeah.
When I see Kai at Jamaica, I hope Kai I enjoy Jamaica. You see, you know what I should show you guys, because apparently me going to Jamaica from everything else and everywhere else and choosing to go back to Jamaica was dumb. But this should show you that Jamaica's culture is top tier. When you see how we're small, when you see how our country is small, our culture is top tier. And our culture is also envied because it is so unique. Like Jamaican culture, it's not a joke, and we play with ourselves. Remember, I tell you, we play with ourselves. See, when I enjoy Jamaica, that's our home. That's our home. And that's how we're born. And we need to appreciate our home more too, because we are that, our home.
Favorite place I've traveled? I love Jamaica. I love Jamaica. Oh my God, the food in Jamaica. I'm definitely gaining a couple of pounds, but I love to eat.
Yo, Kai, Cena. Yo, what, bro? Walk on you. What you dealing? Me I deal with nothing, you know. What you deal with that? You good? Bumba free world boss, you know.
Free world boss.
Free world boss.
Hooligans.
Where the cat to them? Hooligans. Where the cat to them?
Be a girl over there.
Be a girl. So let's go over to my youth.
Why would I want to go Jamaica? Why would I want to go home? Look what I'm walking. Look at this. Why would I want to leave you? Jamaica, look. You might take 6 months out of my life because you look so good, Jamaica. Why would I leave you? What we got is just so beautiful. You compliment me, Jamaica. I can't leave you. I gotta figure out the rest of my life. I can't leave you, Jamaica.
Let us talk a guy who is Kevin Hart, a man who can afford to go literally anywhere on earth, said he struggled to leave Jamaica, not because his flight was delayed, but because something of him didn't want to go. He had to figure out the rest of his life because the island made him question everything. That's not a vacation story here. That's a spiritual crisis triggered by culture, and he's not alone. We have Rotimi, we have Tyson, we have Tyler the Creator, there is Idris Elba. Celebrities from every corner of the entertainment world are flooding into Jamaica and coming back like prophets. Eyes wide, energy shifted, talking about rhythms they felt in their bones, food that tasted like their grandmother's prayers, and a vibe that made loneliness impossible. The question is not why are they going to Jamaica? The question is, what is Jamaica giving them that the rest of us, diaspora, scattered, grinding, disconnected, have lost? Let us be clear, guys. This is not some travel agency propaganda. This is a documented, repeated, obsessive testimony from people who have access to 5-star resorts in Bali, private islands in Greece, and penthouse suites in Dubai. And yet, they keep coming back to Jamaica. Why? Because Jamaica is not selling luxury, it's selling aliveness. Listen to how they talk about it. They don't say, I had a nice time. They say things like, you cannot be sad in Jamaica. The glow never fades. You take that island energy home with you. It's not about where you go. It's about how it makes you feel. That language, that's the language of transformation, not tourism. And here's what's it's getting wild. They are experiencing what a lot of us in the diaspora have been aching for our whole lives. A place where we don't have to code switch, where the rhythm of life matches the rhythm in our chest, where food is not just fuel, it's ceremony, where you're reminded that capitalism lied to you about what success looks like. Jamaica is giving them permission to feel like themselves once again, and that permission, that's priceless. Number one, let us talk about the culture is unapologetically top tier, and they know it themselves, because Jamaican culture does not ask for validation. It doesn't dilute itself for Western gaze. It just is loud, vibrant, and apologetic. The music never stops. The streets pulse with rhythm and laughter. The colors, the sound, the warmth. It's sensory outlet in the best way possible. Celebrities are used to curated experiences, private chefs, closed sets, VIP sections, but in Jamaica it's different. Even the chaos is beautiful. Even trenched on a place Hollywood would normally film a cautionary tale becomes a favorite week on set because the people come out. The culture doesn't perform for you, it includes you. And that inclusion, that's rare, especially for people who spend their lives being commodified. Number two, let us talk about the vibe, which is medicinal. And this is what keeps them coming to Jamaica, because Jamaica has a unique ability to calm you and excite you at the same time. Its peace and energy is the same breath. You're in the moment, fully present, but also alive in a way that modern life has strained out of us. One visitor said from the clips, Jamaica reminds you to slow down, breathe, and live in the moment. Think about that for a moment. These are people whose entire careers depend on speed. Next project, next boss, next deal, and Jamaica stops them, makes them feel something they didn't even know they were missing. That's not a vacation, my people. That's medicine. Number three, the food is spiritual. When we talk about this food, because it comes up constantly in Jamaican culture. Jamaican food is not just good. People describe it as a religious experience. Fire, celebration, steamed fish in okra. That it's different because it's made with intention, with history, with soul. Food in Jamaica is not just fast. It's not Instagrammable minimalism. It's abundant. It's communal. It's kind of eating that makes you remember that food was never supposed to be a transaction. It was supposed to be love, my people. Go to Jamaica, guys. And for diaspora kids who grew up on bland school lunches and quick takeout, that kind of eating feels like coming home to a version of yourself you forgot that existed. Let's talk about the energy that is contagious and collaborative. Talk about musicians who go to Jamaica and can't help but create. Rotimi worked with Skillibeng, my favorite, and said the energy of the island just infused itself into the music. That's not a strategy, that's osmosis. Jamaica doesn't just inspire art, it becomes the art itself. The island is a co-creator, and when you're in a creative field, that kind of environment where the land itself is giving you rhythms, where collaboration feels so natural, where the ego dissolves into collective vibe, that's rare. And here's where it gets personal for me, and maybe for you too. For someone like me, I grew up in Nairobi, Kenya, constantly told that making it meant living. Success was a plane ticket away from the motherland Africa. Wealth was measured in proximity to whiteness, to Western institutions, to systems that were never built for us. And then you see these celebrities, people who have made it by every Western metric, running back to the Caribbean, not to buy property and disappear, but to feel something real again. That's a mirror, and it's uncomfortable because it forces us to ask, what have we lost in the pursuit of making it? We've lost the rhythm, we've lost slowness, we've lost the kind of community where loneliness is impossible, we've lost the food that tastes like love instead of convenience, we've lost the right to just exist without grinding, without performing, without justifying our spaces. Alright, so you see, Jamaica is a country where it's holding on to something the rest of us are starting from. And these celebrities, they're just rich enough to access it. But the culture, the energy, the medicine, that belongs to Jamaica. Here's the thing that breaks my heart as I say this and gives me hope at the same time. From the speakers, you've had the sources, the celebrities. Every celebrity who visits leaves a piece of the story there and takes a little piece of the island with them. That's something that is sacred. That's what culture is supposed to do. Exchange energy, not extract it. And when they go back home, the glow never fades. They carry that island energy. It changes how they move, how they create, how they breathe. Now imagine if we, the diaspora, stopped treating our own cultures like museum pieces, stopped saving them for special occasions, stopped performing them for white approval. Imagine that. What if we let the culture live in us the way it lives in Jamaica? What if we let it change us, slows us down, remind us that we don't have to be machines? What if we gave ourselves permission to feel alive again? Jamaica is not just magic. It's not untouchable. It's a living, breathing culture that has refused to let colonization, poverty, globalization kill it. Kill its spirit, and that's refusal. That's the lesson. You don't need a plane ticket to access your own aliveness. You need to stop apologizing for taking up your space. Stop grinding yourself into dust for systems that see you as disposable. Stop letting capitalism convince you that the rest is laziness and joy is frivolous. The celebrities are going to Jamaica because they can afford to remember they're human. But you can choose that right now. Cook the food that takes time. Play the music that makes you move. Call your people just to laugh. Choose rhythm over hustle. Choose presence over productivity. Be so alive that people wonder what island you've been to. Because the truth is, the island is already in you. You've just been too busy grinding to notice it. Kevin Hart cried because Jamaica reminded him he was more than his schedule. What will it take for you to remember you're more than your grind? My brother, my sister, right? So, as I come to the end of this video, I want to remind you that sometimes your body needs to feel good. Sometimes you need to feel the vibe. Sometimes you need to feel your wholeness. You need to feel alive. And that is why, as the Bantu merchant, I can tell you for a fact, you won't feel that wholeness. You won't feel that being alive again. You won't feel it, not unless you touch a place where the roots of your motherland have a great holding, have a great feeling. They have roots. They are very firm. A place like the Caribbean, talk about Jamaica, right? A place like Africa, talk about Kenya, talk about South Africa, go to Ghana or Nigeria, a place where you can be appreciated. And that is why, as the Bantu merchant, I created this channel so that we can connect with you, our brothers and sisters in the diaspora, so that we can make sure we have something in common. We be together. We make sure that we connect our spirits to our higher selves and vibrate at the utmost frequency possible. Isn't that powerful? Isn't that life-changing? Isn't that touching? Now, if you want to feel the same way like these celebrities feel, kindly hit that like button, because this is where I share these stories. This is where I keep the conversation going on. Kindly do this. Comment, tell me what you think. What's your feeling? Have you ever been to Jamaica? Have you ever been to the motherland Africa? And if you want to come here, talk to me, right? Come feel whole again. Don't forget to subscribe, because I want us to become a family. I want us to become a community. And last but not least, please turn on post notifications, because every day I post new videos like this, and I'd like you to be the very first person to watch my videos. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting me. I hope to see you in my next video.